Welcome to Amazing Life TV, your channel known for soul-lifting, faith-filled, and inspiring contents, made for Christians and non-Christians all over the world. Our topic for today is titled, Signs from the Universe, How to Recognize Spiritual Guidance in Daily Life. Without any further ado, join me on this expository journey. Have you ever found yourself in a moment of uncertainty, feeling lost, or wondering if you're making the right decisions? What if the answers you seek are already right in front of you? What if the universe, through divine guidance, has been trying to speak to you all along? You might just be missing the signs. Whether you call it the universe, divine providence, or God's will, spiritual guidance is often available to us in everyday life. The trick is knowing how to recognize it. Today, we'll explore how to identify signs from the universe and discover how they can guide you with the wisdom found in the Bible. Stay with me as we uncover how these signs shape our lives and how God may be leading us through subtle and sometimes not so subtle clues. Understanding spiritual signs. What are they? To begin, let's define what we mean by spiritual signs. Spiritual signs are moments, feelings, or events that stand out to you, almost as if they were placed in your life with a higher purpose. These signs can come in many forms: synchronicities, feelings of peace, intuitive nudges, or even dreams. The critical thing to understand is that these signs aren't mere coincidences. They're divine messages, meant to guide you along your path. The Bible is full of stories where God communicates through signs. These signs may come through nature, people, or even through seemingly random events that have deeper meanings. In the book of Genesis, we read about God speaking to Noah through a rainbow after the flood. In Genesis 9:13 it says, "I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth." God used a simple natural phenomenon, a rainbow, as a powerful sign of promise and guidance. The universe works in much the same way, using ordinary moments to reveal extraordinary messages. But how do you start recognizing these signs in your own life? Sign 1. Synchronicity. The universe's timing. One of the most common spiritual signs we encounter is synchronicity. This is when two or more seemingly unrelated events occur in a way that feels deeply connected, as though they were orchestrated by a higher power. These moments may feel like coincidences, but they are actually divine signs pointing us towards something significant. In the Bible, we see synchronicity in the story of Esther. When Esther, a Jewish woman in exile, was chosen to be the queen of Persia, it was no coincidence. The timing of her becoming queen was critical to saving the Jewish people from destruction. In Esther 4:14, Mordecai tells her, "And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this?" Esther's rise to power was divinely timed, and through this synchronicity, God set the stage for her to save her people. In your own life, synchronicities might show up as a chance encounter with someone who provides the exact advice you needed or finding the perfect solution to your problem in an unexpected place. These moments remind us that God works behind the scenes, aligning things in perfect timing. Sign 2. Inner peace. The still small voice of God. Another key sign from the universe is inner peace. When you're going through a tough time or are facing an important decision, a sudden sense of calm might wash over you. This peace is not the absence of external conflict, but the quiet assurance that you are on the right path. In 1 Kings 19:11-12, we read about the prophet Elijah seeking God in a time of distress. God didn't speak through a powerful wind, an earthquake, or fire, but in a gentle whisper. The Lord said, "Go out and stand on the mountain in the presence of the Lord, for the Lord is about to pass by." Then a great and powerful wind tore the mountains apart, but the Lord was not in the wind. After the wind, there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. After the earthquake, a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a gentle whisper. God's voice was not in the chaos. It was in the stillness. When you experience inner peace, it's like that still, small voice within you guiding you. It's the Holy Spirit reassuring you that, despite everything happening around you, you are exactly where you need to be. This peace is one of the clearest signs that God's guidance is present in your life. Sign 3. Repeated patterns. Divine messages in repetition. Another sign from the universe is repetition. When you keep seeing the same symbols, numbers, words, or themes, it's often a divine nudge to pay attention. Repeated patterns are like God's way of getting your attention, telling you to reflect and dig deeper into the message being conveyed. In the Bible, repetition is used by God to emphasize his message. Think about the story of Joseph, who interpreted the Pharaoh's dream. Pharaoh's dream repeated the same imagery: 7 cows, 7 ears of grain, to emphasize the coming years of abundance and famine. In Genesis 41:32, Joseph explains, "The reason the dream was given to Pharaoh in 2 forms is that the matter has been firmly decided by God, and God will do it soon." Repetition in dreams or daily life can be a divine indicator that a message is important and you need to heed it. You might notice repeated themes in conversations, songs, or even advertisements that seem to be speaking directly to your situation. God uses these repetitions to confirm what he's already placed on your heart, or to encourage you to take action. Sign 4. Intuition. Trusting your gut. Intuition, or what some might call a gut feeling, is another sign of spiritual guidance. When you feel a strong, unexplainable pull towards something, or away from it, it's often God prompting you in the right direction. This is the Holy Spirit working within you, guiding your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Trusting your intuition is one way of submitting to God's will. When you trust the promptings inside you, you are trusting that God has placed his wisdom in your heart, helping you make decisions that align with his plan. Sometimes, this intuitive guidance comes through a sudden feeling of peace about a decision, or a strong sense of urgency to take action. Other times, it may come as a feeling of resistance when you're about to make a mistake. Pay attention to these inner nudges. They could be life-changing. Sign 5. Dreams and visions. Messages while we sleep. God speaks to us in our dreams as well. Dreams and visions are powerful tools for receiving divine guidance. In the Bible, many significant events were revealed through dreams. God often uses dreams to communicate important messages, especially when we are still and our minds are free from the distractions of the day. In Joel 2:28, we read, "And afterward, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams. Your young men will see visions." In the New Testament, we see God speaking to Joseph in a dream, urging him to take Mary as his wife. Matthew chapter 1:20. Dreams have always been a way for God to deliver clear and specific guidance. If you've ever woken up from a dream feeling deeply moved, or with a sense of clarity about your life, pay attention. Those dreams might be part of the universe's divine plan for you. Discernment. How to recognize and trust spiritual signs. While signs from the universe are abundant, it's essential to practice discernment. Not all signs come from a divine place, and it's important to be able to distinguish between your own desires and the true will of God. Discernment helps you differentiate between the noise and the authentic divine message. James 1:5 encourages us, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him." If you're ever unsure about the guidance you're receiving, pray and seek God's wisdom. Let his word guide you and keep your heart open to the truth. Conclusion. Trusting the divine guidance. So, how do we recognize the signs the universe is sending? It starts by being aware, being open to divine guidance, and trusting the process. Whether it's through synchronicity, inner peace, intuition, repetition, or dreams, the universe and God are always speaking. Remember, God's guidance is not always loud and obvious. Sometimes, it's the quiet whisper, the unexpected moment, or the peaceful feeling that lets us know we are on the right track. Trust in God's timing and his wisdom. Call to action. Have you experienced a sign from the universe or God's guidance? Share your story in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay connected with more spiritual insights and biblical wisdom. If you found this message helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual insights. And remember, every moment is an opportunity to live fully with God's presence. Let's walk in his peace, right here and right now. God bless you.